grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or vodka, whatever beverage of choice you have. But this is, guys, my designer handbag collection of 2024. So, yes. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. My channel is called Sheila Sparkles, and today we are going to do my entire designer handbag collection. I am I feel so grateful in life that I have these beautiful, luxurious handbags. And yes, let us begin. So, a bit of a story. I used to live in New Zealand. So, we just moved in Australia about a year ago now. So, more than a year actually. So, I got here in April and I would say that my love for designer handbags have definitely grown over the span of 1 year. So, you know, but by no means am I gonna own 40 or like 100 or 150 handbags in my entire life, because as much as I love bags, it is just a part of me. This is just like a hobby, a we treat to myself, but I do love fitness, travel, like I do have a lot of other areas or like that I am interested in. But yes, so but this channel is all about, if you want to become a part of this family of luxury lovers and friends, then please do hit the subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it, guys. And if you are if you like this type of content, then please to give it a like as well, because I know I love watching this designer handbag collection, guys. So I really am interested. So therefore, think I might do my own twist. So yes, I have really come to realize that I am not a black bag person. I love colors in my handbags and also like whites, but just the black. I don't know what's my beef with black handbags, but actually, guys, I don't have any black handbags here. So yes, I haven't found a black handbag that I like at all. I know it sounds so strange. I am weird, but yeah, there you go. So my second, or I think this is my third actually. This is, so first of all, I'll show you my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, because I'm going to categorize these bags according to the brands. So Louis Vuitton, that is the second brand that I actually really like. So I've got here your mini Palm Springs Mini, and it's just in your usual like canvas, LV canvas material. Is very durable. You can literally like drop this, I don't know, hit this on the bus, and obviously I won't do that, but nothing will happen to this bag, guys. It is that durable. I've been out in the rain, I've been out in snow, in sun, near the ocean. This bag, I would say, has held up really well, although there's tarnishing on the leather bits there, but it even has two straps as well. And I did actually, guys, the truth is I did try to sell this bag. I have a bag organizer there as well from, I know I don't actually have it there, but yeah, but I think it's hold the structure really well. I would say that I did try to sell this bag, and it was in consignment at Purse Affair here in Australia for 3 months, and it didn't sell. So I'm like, I couldn't be bothered. So, and the hoarder of me actually was wanting to get the bag. But to be completely transparent, I haven't used this bag for, I don't know, maybe I haven't used this bag for a year. Or, I don't know, maybe less than a year. I'm exaggerating. Yeah, when I got here in Australia, this was like my ride or die. But then, ever since I got my other bags, which I will show you next. But yeah, let us move on. So again, grab yourself a beverage, okay? And I'm gonna grab some water as well, because okay, a bit of oh, I just needed a sip of water. But yeah, there you go. So that is my Palm Springs Mini, and I don't think I will I think I will part ways at some point, but for now, this mini bag is just a cute bag that will stay here on my shelf looking so cutesy, you know? So there you go. And then the next off is the Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy, and this is the new reiteration. So there was the old one, but this I actually, all my bags, guys, just for your info, I actually bought them all in store. And I have nothing against vintage handbags, but I'm just quite cautious, and I really love the experience, like going to the shop and buying the bags. Although in saying that, this bag was actually ordered online when I was living in a small city called Christchurch in New Zealand, and I remember, guys, the ordeal that this bag has given me, the grief that this bag has given me. So I will link it up above, but that's like an old video of this Nano Speed. I think it packs a punch for such a wee nano bag, and I just absolutely love it. I can hold it like this. It has a strap as well. The strap is actually very, very helpful. It's very good, and then you can adjust the straps as well, which is nice. It is a very comfortable bag to wear, I would say. And if it is raining outside, or this is actually my bag, guys, when I'm going to, like, for example, if I'm going to a Korean barbecue, and there is a chance of like oil spilling everywhere, or just the smoke from that, this bag still smells like really nice. This is treated vachera as well, or vaquera. I would say this is my bag when, I just want to be out and not care too much about, taking care of my bag. Although I do use my bags a lot, but when I go to a Korean barbecue and, or like a Chinese hot pot, which I normally don't. We love Korean barbecue though. But yeah, so this is the bag specifically for Korean barbecue nights. So yeah, so that is my Nano Speedy, and I did own like a vanity LV vanity bag, and I have sold that actually a few years ago, and yeah, it was just not practical. Like the zip was just not. I just can't be bothered, and the tarnishing really bothered me, guys. Like after a week of owning that bag, it already tarnished. So just poor quality, and I won't go into that today. Now let's break it off with my work bag. Okay, so I do use my bags for work, but this is, I would say, let's say 90% of the time, this is my work bag, and it is the Forele Podge Battle Tote in the size 35. It doesn't have a zip. It is beautiful. It's still very pristine. There is, yeah, hardly any corner wears, I would say. I highly suggest, if you are the type of person that don't want to take care of their work bag, I literally put this on the floor, like just, I don't baby this bag at all, but still it looks very nice. And I do have a bag organizer, but this bag organizer, guys, is actually from for my book tote, my Dior book tote. So I got two of them, so therefore I use one for my work bag. I just love it. It's a beast of a bag. And I got this in this camouflage ice blue, which is a special edition. And I got it when I first got here in Australia. My first bag purchased in Australia was actually this bag. And yes, I would highly, highly suggest this bag, guys, because it is under the radar. It is quiet luxury, like nobody really knows this brand, I believe, here in Australia. So, but they're very big in France, as far as I know. But yes, I think this is much better value compared to other bags. And I just love the design. I love the durability of this canvas. I'm a fan, in short, okay? And this is the size Battle Tote size 35. And this is, me, I love me a limited edition bags. Like, if the word says, when the SA says, this is actually the last one, it's just like, oh my gosh, sold. I'm like that. I'm crazy. When I find out that things are like limited edition, it's just, I don't know, I really want it. The heart, there is a psychology though that people like things that you cannot get, you actually want them more. I'm that type of person. Anyway, let's go back. So that is my designated work bag most of the time from Forêt Lepage. And I got here at the Melbourne branch and they were very, very nice. Okay, let's move on to Christian Dior. I am so lucky to own these bags, although, yeah, I love having the Christian Dior bags. But guys, to be honest with you, I was actually contemplating before selling this because of the, the recent like scandalous events. I do love the Dior aesthetic, the girly side of me loves Dior. And even my hubby was like asking me just yesterday, was like, oh, you don't want to go inside the Dior boutique? Because, they always have this nice a nice display of like flowers and like beautiful bags, but because of that alleged maltreatment of the staff, I can't swallow, like I just couldn't bear buying another Dior bag. But anyways, this was purchased in Auckland in New Zealand. So there is no Christian Dior, there's no luxury shops in Christchurch where I used to live. So this was very memorable because my hubby flew me. So him and I went to Auckland just to purchase this bag. And I just love it. And since I was quite new to the game of like buying, when you first start, you just want a bag, this is just me, guys. Okay, so please don't be offended if you're a lover of like neutrals. But for me, when I first started, I own a black bag and I never really use it. So then I thought, oh, I might have like a lighter colored, a white one, because white one is a classic. And I do love white bags, but I just haven't been gravitating towards my small lady Dior because of that scandal. So, who knows, later on, I might add another white bag in my collection, but I'm not particularly like fuss. I love this. It comes with a strap, guys, and I have come to realize the strap is inside, and this is the new version wherein they have those, what do you call this? Like charms, like bag charms. So I have like 3 bag charms, which comes free: a CD, a butterfly, and a heart with like sparkling diamantes. So yeah, it is quite cute, but I never really like to carry this bag with the crossbody strap. I always carry it as a top handle. I love. So yes, so that is my Dior small, my Lady Dior in the size small, and this beautiful, almost like pearly white, what do you call this? Yeah, like pearly white is quite like, I would say this would be probably close to like Nata in Hermes colors. So yeah, so that is my Lady Dior in the small size, in the new version. Yes, so next off is this bag, another Christian Dior bag. Is actually a book tote, and this is the size medium, or shall I say, no, this is not the large, this is the medium size, I think. But yeah, in this infinite pattern, I love it. This has gone with me through a lot of like airports. I stroll this around. I put it on top of my hand carry luggage, and it was just so easy and breezy. Although it needs to be cleaned, and Dior did tell me, like an essay at Dior did say that I could bring it in and they would like Dior spa it for like, I think you have to pay like, I'm not quite sure how much, maybe $200. I'm just guessing. But yeah, so this is my book tote. And again, guys, because of what happened at Dior, the scandal, so I don't think I will be using this bag when I travel. So I definitely, if you have any recommendations of like a good travel bag, please comment down below. But yeah, I love this bag. I love it because I don't really carry it. It gets heavy according to what you've put in it, like laptop and like, other bags. But yeah, I fell in love with the print. Hence, I got this piece. But yeah, I love it. So that is another. So how many bags have I shown you already? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 handbags so far. Now let's break it up with a bit of Fendi. Although this is my only sequin bag, and this is the Nano Baguette in this like almost like purple pink color. I like it. Well, people might say this is a small leather goods or a small, a nano bag, but hey, I honestly, oh, it just wraps itself around. Okay, I need to untangle that. But I usually wear this as a crossbody when it's not tangled like this. But yeah, and then you can adjust it. I have not worn this bag for quite a while, but I would say I love having this, and I don't think it will ever leave my collection because it's just nice to look at. One of those items that you don't really like wearing because it's quite impractical. I can put a lipstick, 1 or 2 lipsticks and some cards in here, and that's about it. But it's really good when you just want something like to make a statement. And I'm not quite sure, but I think it looks nice with this, like burgundy-esque vibe that I'm wearing right now. So yes, this is my only Fendi bag, or, small. I would still consider it as a bag. I like it. I think it's quite cool. Or you can wear it like so, or you can even put it in another bag. But I'm just a bit hesitant to buy a Fendi, like an actual, like, bag, because nothing really sparked my attention with Fendi. I know Fendi is very cool, very hip, but let's be honest, they don't really retain their value in the secondhand market. And not that you should only buy bags because they retain their value, but I just felt like, like I could just get it for half the price if I buy it at the secondhand market. So, but there's really nothing that I absolutely love. But now I've got a Fendi SA. I actually really met someone who's really, really nice. And I think if I find a piece, I told him I want a novelty of a piece. So he's very lovely, and just, and then he said yes. And he did invite me to like a cocktail event last weekend. But unfortunately, I was going to the festival with like, like the cat festival. So yes, so I couldn't make it. But that would have been lovely to, to be invited somewhere like that. Because I think they've launched their newest collection. And the bags that he showed me, he took a video and a photo as well. We're like, okay, yes, they're quite nice, but I just feel like Fendi is beautiful, but I think I will only buy a Fendi bag if it's in collaboration with, like, I missed out on the Tiffany X Fendi. I would have loved to own a piece from that collection. And again, guys, I love me a bit of like a standout piece, a piece that not everyone, that they will not reproduce over and over again. And I feel like, yeah, I just love something that not everyone can have. So yeah, so there you go. And yes, let's move on, but let me just have a sip of my chamomile tea. Okay, next off, we have Chanel. Love me Chanel. And I'm actually really happy. When I first went to Australia, when I first arrived here in Melbourne, I actually went to a Chanel boutique in Chadstone, which is like a luxury mall here in Australia. And I got myself, with my hubby actually, I got myself a Chanel 19. Very nostalgic bag. I remember looking at reviews and unboxings. I was very into Chanel 19 aesthetic vibes. And up until today, I still love the bag, don't get me wrong. I love that it's quite pillowy, it's quite soft. I love that it has like mixed metals. I love, but although guys, I must admit to you that I do love carrying the bag like this. And I tuck this strap inside because, I don't know, I've known myself now. Like, I know myself quite well now. I love me a top handle bag. So yes, this Chanel 19 is in the lambskin leather, and it's soft and pillowy, and it's very soft. It's so luxurious to touch. I am in love I love that you have the flexibility of a crossbody or a shoulder bag, but to be completely honest with you, I wear this like so. I like that look. And if I sometimes use it to go to work when I'm not bringing much. So I love this aesthetic. I'm a fan of Chanel 19. And although it's not very in right now to own this bag, I still think that it belongs with me. And especially this green sort of like has a certain sheen to it, a bit of iridescent touch, and the mixed metal. And you know me, I love me a colorful bag, so I really gravitate towards this because of this color, I would say. So yes, so love me a bit of green. So there you go. My first Chanel bag was actually the Chanel 19, which I bought last year. And then because I met a lovely SA and she just lured me in back into Chanel. So I got myself the mini rectangular. But not just any mini rectangular. It's in the tweed version. I love this bag. I highly recommend it to anyone. It is best worn. For me, I love this as a crossbody, or actually one way of wearing it is I loop the straps and I wear it as a shoulder bag, I would say. I love wearing it as a shoulder bag. Oh, didn't do it right. But yes, it's just so beautiful, I would say. If it is not a shoulder bag, look at that. I wear it like so. Oops, like this. Shoulder bag moment. Or I would wear it like here at the crook of my arm, I love this bag. Or you can also wear it as a clutch, but I don't think I've done that before. I love this. Would I buy another mini rectangular flap bag? Yes, of course, 100%. I love this, especially that because it's limited S vibe to it. Again, you know the theme of my handbag collection. I love me kind of like a special piece. Yes, so I love this, and I'm 100% with this tweed. It looks amazing, and I think it has worn really well. I have used this everywhere, guys, to special events, outdoors events. Like I love it like that, and I like it as a shoulder and also as a crossbody. Yeah, but yeah, that is my Chanel 19. And whenever I store my bags, I always actually put all the straps in. I just love, there you go. So I just turn lock. I love me a mini bag, I would say. Now, this category, guys, is definitely last, but not the least. These are actually my favorite brand of all time. And please comment down below if you've guessed it, but it is Hermes. Okay, I love, love, love this brand. I love my SA. Actually, I love the brand so much. They actually bought this book. I haven't unboxed it yet with you guys, so I've got this book recently. It's actually a new book from Hermes, but yeah. Anyways, it was just there nearby. That's why I thought I might show it to you. But let's move on to the main gist of this, which is, luxury handbag collection video, presenting my very first Hermes bag. And it is the Pecoton 18 in the mauve Sylvester color with palladium hardware. Say it again, palladium hardware. I love silver or like palladium. I think it is by far my favorite type of hardware, followed by, you'll see next. But yeah, I love me a palladium hardware. And yes, so this is in the leather is called, oh, it still smells so good actually. The leather is called Tourillion Clemence. And yes, have I told you the color? Yeah, mauve Sylvester. Yes, and I've got here a wee, I think it's the PM size of Pegasus bag charm. I love it. I love the simplicity of this bag. I love that it looks like a dumpling, because who doesn't love dumplings? I do. But yeah, it's beautiful. It is an entry-level non-quota bag, which I think everyone should own because I am in love. I love how nice I can put my arm in there and just carry it like so. You know, I mean, you cannot cross-body it unless you buy like a second party strap, but I'm not that type of person. I love the functionality of it. It's very comfortable, guys, like this. I would say it doesn't really hurt at all. It's because this is flat. I love it. Wore it recently, so yeah, I wore it recently in a festival, like a cat festival, and I just love it. It's very comfortable. Fits a small water bottle, fits like a scarf, fits all the car keys that my hubby takes with him for some reason. But yeah, I love this bag. I this will not leave in my collection because it's just so beautiful, and it has like special memories because my SA actually surprised me with this bag after I've told her my bag wish list like 1 week before. I told her I want a Picatin 18. It was granted the next week, something like that, like amazing like that. There you go. Now, let's put it here actually. Now let's move on to my baby Birkin. Guys, I am still excited till this day. It still gives me that, the goosebump feeling, the fuzziness in my heart. It is just amazing, and it is my Birkin 25 in the color Jean Poussin. The leather type is Togo leather, and the hardware is palladium. Again, palladium, because I love me a palladium. That's my favorite, I would say. I love mixing metals though, but palladium it's just my favorite in my opinion. I love palladium. So yes, so this is my baby Birkin. I love this bag. I have worn this a lot. Like literally, this is my most, yeah, let me check. Yeah, this is my most, aside from my work bag, I think this is, no, this is actually the most. Yeah, this is my most used bag of this year in 2024. I got it last year in November of 2023. And this is my first ever Birkin bag, my one and only baby Birkin, in Birkin 25. I just love it. I love the color. I'm so in love with this color, guys. And again, not leaving my collection. I love it. I love that I've got like a bag charm or a keychain there, which I think looks good. I am not into like those labubu, like, like all those bag charms that are really in right now. I'm just not drawn into them. I think they're cute. It's just not my jam. I love having, like, for my Hermes bags, Hermes like bag charms, I feel like. But you do you, but that's just my personal preference in this matter. So yes, most used bag of 2023. I mean 2024 actually, this year. So yes, I love this bag. There you go. And then last but definitely my little favorite, ta-da! My Doré Mini Kelly in chamkilite goatskin leather, which is really soft to touch. It is just one of a kind. It comes with a strap, which is tiny, tiny bag of like strap that you can cross body. I mainly wear it as a crook of the arm. Like I usually wear it like so, or I would just walk around like this, or I would cross body it. Now, on my last video, if you haven't watched my last video, I'll link it up above. I did say that I'm not putting the felt on. And then after that video, I just felt guilty that I don't take care of my bags, that much. I felt like that's why I've put the felt back on now. But this cutie is just a stunner, guys. It is, you'll get a lot of looks when you own this bag. I tell you that. And a lot of people actually commented, like when I went to Chanel and all the other luxury stores, how beautiful my bag is. And yeah, and then I think they want to ask me how did I get this bag. Up till this day, I don't really know. I feel like I don't deserve the bag because it is just a work of art. And I never thought I was gonna get a mini Kelly. I just, that's the good thing about Hermes is that you never actually know what you're going to get. And I think that makes me feel so excited. It gives me like the adrenaline rush. But yeah, my SA just pulled this through. I have no words, only appreciation, guys, and gratefulness for this bag. I love it so much. I wear it mostly either crook of the arm or cross, I would say cross body. It is the perfect length for me. It's very comfortable. What else? I'm just really, really happy with this piece. So that is my mini Kelly in the Dore, or the Olympic mini Kelly, because this was inspired by the Olympics. And I'm just so, so, so grateful with this bag. I love it. It is a highly coveted piece, and I am very much aware of that. But yeah, this is a forever piece. And the joy that this tiny bag brought me is just to the next level, to the next level. I'm still speechless. And yeah, I am. That's the good thing about Hermes, though, guys, is that, like your SA, they really make or break the experience. And for me, as long as my SA works there, I think I will keep on shopping at Hermes. I love I am a fan. I am a big fan. I have bought a lot of stuff from Hermes, and none of them I actually, all of them I love. And yes, there is like one miss, but everything else is just so beautifully and carefully crafted. I just love their perfumes. Yeah, I love it. And my SA and shout out to two other SAs. I actually went a bit of a story time. I hope you don't mind, but I actually went to Hermes yesterday, and my SA doesn't work on a Saturday, but me and hubby were watching the movie Venom. It was the last series of that movie. And so yes, so we went there, and then I was just looking outside, and I was like, and then my husband was like, oh, but she doesn't work there, but she's not working today. I said, okay, so I was just passing by, and then this SA, which I am friends with, he is lovely, and he saw me. He was actually just covering. I think the security is on his break, so he was just standing there, and and there were like three people in front of me, and then I was just like passing by, and I was looking at the shop, the boutique, and then I was just just looking around, and then she said, oh, do you want to come in? And then he said, Sheila. I said, hi. And then I was like, oh, hi. It's actually we're just passing by, I just want to have a look. He said, oh, do you want to come in? Like, he actually wanted me to come in. Like, I said, and I couldn't resist. So my hubby just sat on the middle of the mall, and then he said, okay, he was actually ready. I don't know for what reason. He knows me very well. He knows that my hubby knows that I couldn't resist. Wherever I go, guys, if I see an Hermes boutique, it's just so magnetic. I go, and I'm just, and I just manifest all these beautiful things around me. But yeah, so he said, oh, come on in. And then he was like, instead of like asking me to queue up, he actually just said, oh yeah, Sheila, come here. So there were like two people ahead of me, but he just let me in first. And then he said to the other SA, that SA, I actually know her a little bit. And then he said to her, oh, is Sheila, she's just like having a browse. I said, and then she said, okay. Like a team, like, I don't know, I feel loved at Hermes, guys. I really do. I really feel like I am a VIP. Although I am not a VIP in the sense of like spending, but I feel very much appreciated, and I feel the love. I know it's cheesy, but it's real. So yes, I went in and had to look around and saw this special piece here. But yeah, and then I got a small gift, which I will unbox on my next luxury haul. But yes, I think this video has come to an end. Although I don't have a lot of like bags, I'm very, very satisfied with what I have. I think at this point I would like to own about 15 curated handbags. So I currently have 11 and I'm very happy with that. But I would say maybe 15 is a good number because I just don't feel the need to have a massive collection. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you have actually seen the end of this video, please, comment down below if you have any questions, if you are a lover of Hermes or any of these bags. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.